Pumps.
So kulaba fat.
Ange nsanyusa okubasinkana mwebale kujja tubaniriza Holy Trinity.
Amanya gange nze Narumu Rashida naye nga abantu abasinga bampita Primrose nga nakyusa eddiini okudda mu Catholic.
I'm Father Richard So, the founder priest or father of this school, Holy Trinity SS Nkozi.
Well, nice.
You are welcome. Nice meeting you too.
Thanks God. We are here okumanya ku essomero lyaffe lyatandika batya bigenda bitya abayizi tuyina bameka engeri ebintu nga weebitya abazadde baffe abaagalwa bandiyagadde okumanya ku bintu ng'ebyo.
You can't conclude in one day. But briefly, what we can say, we started 9 years back. That was 2013. Around February 14. That is the Valentine. It was around that time. That's 2013. That is the genesis or the beginning of our school. And we moved on. So I think the rest is okay.
So, dear Father,
Yes.
how was the beginning of that Holy Trinity Secondary School concept? The hindrance you faced, challenges, everything. We would like you to tell us more about that. N'abazadde baffe basobole okubimanya so they get interested. And that's good.
Yeah, thank you very much. Actually, I remember that day when we opened up the school. It is a story which people can't believe because we started from nothing. And people were calling us mad. To start in a school where there are no students. I mean it in terms of the catchment area. This place there were practically no students around. And even the place was very funny. Its geographical location, the nearby environment, And the structure as well. The place was quite very fun. And we were saying, Father, what's wrong with you? To start a school in that funny way, where there are no buildings. So at first we constructed this iron sheet structure, as you see. This iron sheet structure. This was the solo building here. The only one. And if we started both body and day from this structure, as you see. Then people were wondering. And when we were constructing the structure, people thought maybe I'm going to start a poultry unit, a poultry farm. Okay? That's what the people were thinking of. Now, Father Bana Bafagena Basomeseza Mubiyumba Yankoko. The locals, that was their comment. And even the passerby.
So they were discouraged.
So they were discouraged. But what I have to tell you, if you have a stronger will and you are determined, everything can happen. At least with time. If you have a stronger will, determination and patience, everything starts and can happen on pace in its own time. So we started. And inside the classroom, it was completely floor, total floor, soil. And the jigger attacked our students. That was the beginning. And we had that small house. Now it is improved. You can focus on this iron sheet structure. Open this. It was senior 1, 2, 3, and 4 with an office. But initially we began with the senior 1. We opened up with the senior 1 and 2. We had no seniors. We moved on. But as I told you, we opened as a day and boarding section. And in the boarding section, there was a small room and the 2 girls were cooking. In the small section. And the staff members, including myself, were staying in that room out there where we was. So that's how we began. We opened up. But the main important, the comments were, is Father Man, to open up a school in this environment where there is practically nothing. But we started. Thank you very much.
Tegeera engeri essomero gye lyatandikamu twandiyagadde okumanya twatandika n'abaana bameka okusinziira ku ngeri essomero gye lyatandikamu kati enamba eriwo okusinziira ku gye lyatandikamu.
Very good question. And I like it. Actually, day 1, we opened up with 2 students. 2 each day. Or each week, every week. But we closed the first term, as I told you, from February 14th. Around February 14th. We closed the first term with 29 students. And for us, that was a very big blessing. Because we never expected it. However, because of the poor facilities and lack of structure, and even the teachers were not on the expected standards. Second time we opened up when others had left. Some did. The students didn't come back. But fortunately, the others reported. So we opened the second term, and we recruited around 50 in the second term. But as we were closing the third term, they dropped because they were coming to school, and when they see that the school environment is not appealing, some had to leave, one reason or another. And so we lost some of them, and we closed when we were like 41. The close of we were around 41. So that is year 1, 2013. What I remember in 2013, that in the second term we shifted our mind from the locality and the nearby places, and we went to Mitalamaria to look for other students. And good enough, we recruited there around 9 students who joined us in the second term. Remember, we had 2 classes, senior 1 and 2. And when they came, they boosted the school because they were from different environments and a different background. But that very year, we are not able to pay the teachers. I was using my funds to feed the teachers and even to pay those who were around. What I remember also in that 2013, feeding the students was also hard because they were paying us little. But by that time in the boarding section, we had around about 4 students. We closed with like there were 10 students in the boarding section. And for us, we saw it as a blessing because right from the beginning we were targeting that boarding section, but without dormitories, suitable dormitories or decent dormitories, but they were there. And also feeding the students who are as they say, tough times never last, but tough people do. We resisted. We resisted. We stood the challenges. We waited, as I talked to you later about patience. We patiently waited. And in the next year, 2014, things changed. But the change was gradual. It was not instant, but it was gradual. There we started seeing something shaping like a school. So we continued the teaching, until in 2015, when we registered the first candidates. We registered the first candidates, senior for candidates, in 2015.
2015. How many were there?
I don't remember the exact number, but what I remember, the candidates were over 50. The senior were over 50. And we registered them at St. Valley Community. Fortunately, we registered 3 first grade.
Wow.
It was amazing. 3 first grade from the founder candidates. The pioneer candidates. 3 first grades. And when those first grades were registered, now people began to consider our school as a school because they have seen the fruits. Because there are many schools that have existed even 20, 30 years without first grade. Oh, the much they can achieve is 2 or 1 first grade. So that was the first statement to the public that whole Trinity is going to be a school. Because the beginning was proper. So basically that's how we started.
Well, that was the start of our school. Trinity SSC, Nkozi. Well, dear Father, we would like to know how are the children behaving, that the moral values that are being taught here, are there spiritual values from school? Do they take in everyone from different religions? So we'd like to know about that. Oba abaana tusobola omukatuliki, omusiraamu, omulokole bonna basobola okujja kuba essomero lyo nga we liri ly'abakatuliki.
You have talked about the moral value. So I fly back to our foundation. Our school was formed on 3 pillars. The first pillar is God. We opened up a school to help our children, to mold them, to shape them into God-fearing people. And we thank God that we still stand by that value. Into God-fearing people, regardless of your background. Whether you were Muslim, whether you were Pentecostal, an Anglican, it doesn't matter. We don't change you. We accept you as you are. But what we shape here is we shape the students into God-fearing people. And I don't think God is a Muslim. God is not a Catholic. God is not an Anglican. God is God. Not so. So that's what we do best. That is the strong pillar to shape the students into God-fearing people, regardless of their religious background. And we respect their religious background. The Muslims will give them chance. The Catholics, as we are. The Christians, we pray together. But we don't change from there. We only teach them the word of God. And the word of God keeps on shaping these children and help change the future. So that's the background. That's one pillar. The second pillar here, after God, is the moral value. The moral value, I'll call it discipline. Okay? The pillar of discipline. That is the moral value. We don't compromise moral. If something wrong is wrong, you can't say it's halfway. There is no between. It's either bad or good. So we teach them that. That is the discipline. If something is wrong, we have to address it as wrong. And if it is good, we compliment it and we cherish it as good. So that is the moral value. So never to compromise with something wrong among our students, and they know it. And that has helped us to shape our school in terms of this. And our students, as you will see them, they are in a rural setting, but they are unique. You will see the way they address you, the way they behave. It's because of that pillar. And we are strongly attached to it. And we promote it. We started with that pillar, and that pillar is still supporting the school. That's what I told you, that we looked at some 2, 3 pillars. Not two. The third pillar is the last. But this one is what all the people focus on. But for us, we call it the last. The last pillar is academic. The academic life. The academic life here is also very strong. But we don't take it as the first pillar. But it's very strong. Why I'm saying it's not the first pillar? If a child is not God-fearing, if a child is without discipline, he can't excel academically. So you have to first give them the foundation. And if if you dig this foundation and the foundation is strong, then the completion of the building is very simple. That is the academic. That's what, because the parents, that's what they expect. So our last pillar is academic. And I told you, because of that, we are strongly attached to that pillar. We started with the 3 first grade. And right now we are, the last year, the COVID year, we registered over 15 first grade. And the numbers are not so big. And the students know what to do. They are hardworking academically. And we have done it. And apart from those pillars, we also have a vision. And our vision is big. Our vision states we would like to form a rural school that has the quality education for a rural child. We are targeting a rural school that has quality education for our rural child. You know, many parents, when they are looking for quality education, where do they go? They go to town. They go to urban centers like Kampala. That's where there is quality. And now bring it here. Basically targeting science. Because now science is the way to go. One of the pioneer candidates is doing Bachelor of Science in Education at Brothers University. The pioneer candidates, those ones that we started with, scratching the ground. From senior, they joined senior. Those were the first candidates. He's now doing the Bachelor of Science in Education. He scored 70 aggregate when he was here, senior. The first country, the best country, scored for 17 aggregate. So we took him, we offered him a bursary at Chitovu, St. Henry's. That's where he did his A-level, senior 6, 5 and 6. From there, he was admitted to the Brothers University and is sponsored by the government. That was the first. So I'm just narrating you that we want to avail quality education to a rural child. That's our target. And now we are doing it. As I'm talking, now we have taken 2 students from the government. 2 students already. The other year, last year, went to the university. One is in Makerere University. On government. But he did not sit here in the area. And another one is at Sitem. Also doing science, but on government. That is the background. People may not realize it. So the other one is also taking education at Makerere. Is offering mathematics and chemistry. He's taking mathematics and chemistry. And the other one is taking agriculture engineering at System. He's also offering his. But when they performed here well, that one, who is at Makerere, received aggregate 16 here. And we offered him a bursary at Mitiana Model for higher level. And that's where he scored. I remember he scored 17 points.
17 points.
He got 17 points. And now he's at Makerere.
They offered him government.
Yeah. Because he got A mathematics, B chemistry, and I remember C physics. Now, but the foundation is here.
From here.
Yeah. Because actually, you can't do that when O level is shaken. You can't do it. You cannot do that. And even the others. And now years have gone. Now we have sent more. Because in the other year, now we have some candidates in senior 6. They are outside. But the best one got 15 aggregate. Is at St. Valcodem Chisoga. We promoted her there with the bursary is doing this. And others are also at Mitiana Modern, also doing sciences, BCM. All of them, those we promote are doing science. And now we are no longer promoting them outside. The HS now is here for the science students and the arts students. So this year we have started science. Here, HS.
The other years we presented in science.
Science students at HS. We are going now. But this year we have started and we are committed they are going to perform. We shall tell you the story. So those are the 3 pillars now. We move on.
Otuwulidde ku pillars ziri esatu. Spiritual value, moral value, and academics. Biyambye bitya abaana okuprogressinga n'okubeera mu environment ey'abantu nga bavudde mu ssomero.
Those pillars we adore them. All the success we have registered is because of those pillars. We have registered as a school and we have registered as students. Because right now, as I'm speaking, we started 2019. And now the number is in 400 already. We are in 400. And those who board here are 300. It's only 100 that from this school. Around 300 are boarded here. Remember, we started with the 2 students boarding here. Now there are 300. So you see that these people are working. And the school is growing, as you see. We don't now. This is the girls' dormitory. It is full. We shall take you there. We don't even have where to put them. Just here. It's already full. We need to construct a new dormitory. Even the boys' wing, that is it. That's how it is. Now it's full. So, and most students are coming. They are still coming because the parents have trust. And this, as you have said, it has helped the students outside because they are unique. These are the values that now are rare in our society. You can't find them. And if you find them, they are with few people. People have rotten morals. People, they don't regard God at all. They think they can survive on their own. And people, they survive because of cheating. They don't based on their academic paper. Fake academic paper. People survive on fake academic paper. So that's what we do. Our foundation is helping these students to have firm foundation. When it is academic, they have the academic values that will withstand their future. When it is moral, those regarded morals in the society, they have helped them fit anywhere in the society because they are well shaped here. And if it comes to God fearing, God is also protected. They know that God is there. They are protected. Without God, they can't sustain life. So they know that that one has helped our students. And they come here, appreciate it. Father, tunakuwa chiwatuyamba. They come confessing. Father, tumanyi. And I tell them, don't give me. Pray for me. That will enough. What you can give me is to pray for me. Somebody njagala kuletera ekirabo. Nakuyamba, watuyamba nnyo batutana. Pray for me. So, in a nutshell, those people are helped and they are still helped. And if God gives us more time, miracles will continue to happen here. You will tell me. You will come here. Yeah, so that is that.
Omuzadde eyandiyagadde okuleeta omwana we wano nga talina busobozi oba ng'alina obusobozi abava ewala bayinza kutuuka batya wano eno, biki ebyetaagisibwa ku ssomero ng'ebyo okuleetebwa ku ssomero.
Ndowooza kati kino kakyogere mu Luganda kuba abazadde baffe bayinza okutegeera. Essomero lyaffe engeri gye lyatandika nga mu ngeri ya bwetoowaze. Tetwagala nnyo ate kulitwala eri mu kusomera amanene netwerabira gye twava. Abaana be twasooka nabo baali baki mu mbeera yaabwe ensi. So abaana abo tukyabafuna essomero bwe liyamba. Naye nga bw'omanyi omwana abazadde be bamuleeta essomero limuyambeko naye akatono katumusaba okukola essomero abana baffe okuza naffe ne kitumalamu amaanyi okubayamba naye ngaabaana mugala era tuyamba abaana babika bibiri. Ekika ekisooka abaana abayise obulungi aba first grade kubayamba era omuzadde yenna bw'aba alina omwana nga afunye first grade disable amuleka bweso tetumuyamba kasiti omwana owokubiri gwe tuyamba yava ku famire enjavu ddala nga tumaze okukakasiza ddala nti omwana mwavu tasobola kufuna school fees naye tumuyambako naye ngaomwana oyo ne bwabeera wa academic obanga ava mu famire enjavu alina okubako naye kyakolera ki isomero ekyokulabirako tulina poultry project emanga eyo waliyo poultry project katusaba abaana bayambeko mpolampola naye nga tekyononye program za lessons zabo. Tulinayo coffee plantation project tutandise tusimba omwana project nini egenda kubeera nini tutandiseeko kati eyo abaana abamu tubasigaza mu buzi ebayamba kubanga yo yeetaaga obudde bungi osobola kukozesa nga tebakola nabasoma ne other school projects. Kati abaana abo singa omuzadde abamuleese nga alina obwetaavu tumuyamba naye ate tetuyamba baana bokka abobwetaavu naye nga bogambye omuzadde ng'alina omwana okumuleeta wano tusasula $5,000 olevu okuva mu siniya 1 okutuuka mu siniya eyokuna siniya esooka okutuuka mu siniya tusasula $5,000 ate siniya eyokutaano n'eyomukaaga tusasula $5,000 lwa kisulo ate abadde basasula $10,000 twagiteeka wansi abazadde balabanga ekinyonyi kitono nnyo twagiteeka wansi kati $15,000 n'ekyemisana $18,000 tubasasula $18,000 ekyemisana bakisasula kyokka kya $3,000 school fees $15,000 ekyemisana lwafe wano buli mwana ali awo tetulina mwana oba wadde oba waaki olina kulya ku ssomero ne bwoba ova across the road just there tetukukkiriza kufuluma bwejja wano byonna olina bifunawa okukala oddayo kati abasasula $18,000 kati abazadde eyo yengeri gye tubayingizaamu wano sente ezo kati wetutuuse nejjukira omanyi sente ze twatandika nazo abadde twatandikira ku $7,000 abaana nga tobalaba onooleekenyi togenda kukolaki kubafuna booda twatandika tuwa $14,000 boarding section nga kitwagala nti ku ssomero wabeerewo omwana oba okitegeera ti ku ssomero abantu abayitawo balabe waliwo abantu nga kiva ennyo itize kasi abantu okutuuka essomero teririna baana tewali ajja kukola ki abaana baleetebwa baana banna so kye twaba tuteeka ebisale wansi abaana basobole okujja then tutandika okuliyita essomero kubanga essomero lisomesa baana kati kwekuddayo kukirimu kati abazadde era abaagala okuleeta abaana ate kukubanga ayise kyetuyita okuyita nti ng'afunye obubonero obumutwala mu secondary school okuva ku private oba ng'afunye obubonero obumutwala ku higher ng'afunye points ezimutwala points ng'afunye results ezimutwala ku higher bwabeera wasiri ye mwana aniriza ate era nga mwana wa mpisa nnungi asobola okugonjolera eri ekirala kyewagambye tumutwala oba eddiini zonna tuzitwala wadde kyeba tubeerabira nti tuli ku musingi gwaki gwa bukatuliki naye ngaeddiini zonna tuzaa ate tetukyusa mwana mu ddiini kuliko nga muzadde wakkiriza n'omwana yenyini ng'akyagadde tetukola ng'abalala tusobola kukyusa mwana yengeri gyetuyingiramu.
To all the parents out there, muwulidde engeri father gy'ayogeddemu nti woba oyina engeri gy'oyagala okuyambamu n'omuyizi wo n'omwana wo nga oyagala asome osobola omuleeta ano ku Trinity ne bakwatirako mpolampola nga naye woowaayo akatono koonaaba okoze eki koonaaba osobodde ekyo tebakiinaamu buzibu bonna ba batwala eddiini yonna yonna omusiraamu omukatuliki tebakiinaako n'ekyo buzibu kati twandiyagadde father atulambuze ku ssomero lyaffe tulabe lw'abaana gye bazanyira emizannyo gyabwe dormitories ne classes zaabwe
kulambula nja kuddako emabega katono kiri kyogambye ky'abaana actually abaana betusinga okuyamba wano basiraamu era namba z'abaana basiraamu bangi nnyo abasiraamu naye bakwesiga nnyo okusinga bakatuliki bano tukyewo ojja kukola bangi nnyo kati waliwo omwana gwe twatwalira eyo bamwita Shahid twamutwalayo ku sente bali ku ddembe akola bise naye nga twamujja waffe gyenzaaliwe bukumansi naye taata we yali aka maama otwala omwana wange mubakatuliki abakatuliki bagenda kumwonoona naye tumwonoonye bulungi nga tumuwa education value ekyo kisanyusa nti omwana tumwonoonye nga dokita okusinga okumwonoona nga anywanjaga nti nga tumwonoonye nga afuuka dokita so bamwita Aziz Shahid ali asoma senior 6 ngenda college geze omwaka senior 6 akola bisi and the boy was focused omulala bamwita Hassan yakola pisem iliwe wamwe wabikaya
yali ava ku peace model
andoza yali ku peace model actually Hassan kati era he performed well senior for him kati ali mitana model akola pisem yes kakati mbadde nzirayo katono nti abaana betuyamba tetutunulira ddiini wabula tuyamba omwana alina obusobozi ate amanyi kyayagala ng'alina future nga bwe kugaye nti abaana abasiraamu be basize n'okujjumbira essomero era bwejja kukola baba nnyo lifunire asike mozire mu community bayitiriza kati mpozi era bannaffe abasiraamu batugamba father waki abaana temubatta ne bagenda okusaala obweru bw'essomero ekyo tetukyagala lwa nsonga nti compromisinga discipline outside there tetumanyi kyekinaabaawo so we help them there netubawo omukisa ne basaalira wano ate netubayambira wano in our Catholic locality nga byetumanyi naye nga ate we respect their religion kale kati mbadde kyekugamba ekyo nti abaana kati ngoyo Shahid Aziz twamutwala sente bali kudembe Kisoga kati akola BCM ngenda kukola senior 6 fukeddo naye nga ki taata we yali agamba mama nga ayagala kubanga mama naye taata olwokuba nti musiraamu omwana wange bafather bagenda muwona kati amuhape nti omwana tumwonoonye nga afuuse dokita okusinga omwonoona ng'anywanja awo nno kati omuzadde kati taata bwe yalaba ki n'omwana nga ddiini yakyajagala yatuwadde n'omulala siniawa yalesomero nga taata takyalina buzibu kubanga alaba nti kyetukola kyekyo n'omulala gwe mbadde kugamba ye Hassan naye ali Mityana Modern bamufunira basari akola PCA and he's doing well. That boy is good in physics and mathematics. Bamusomokola yayinza okuba now kati kyekyo kiraga nti background yaffe nabiki kakati tugenda okulambula mulabe naye nga tetunalambula era kyembadde njagala okulaga ogabye ku bisaawe twakola ekisaawe abaana be bakyekola ba founder students mujja kiraba naye buli ajja wano ambuuza father sente mwazijjawo ezikola ekisaawe nga babalowoleza mu greda tingatinga kuleeta machines ennene kola ekisaawe ekinene ng'ebyabamulindi naye abaana we started in our humbleness netukola ekisaawe ojja tukiraba it's a very good program but done by our students using hand tools and it's there. So basically environment y'essomero naye ate ng'ekikulu nti n'abaana they own the school nga they have a contribution to the school. If everything is provided, they will never own the school. Era waliwo omuyizi omu nabadde muwa ekirowoozo naye nti awo wali ekisaawe awo bantaddewo structure oba domikiraga father tokwata ku kisaawe kyaffe olaba father ebirala bikwateko naye tokwata ku kiki kyatumenya nnyo. So singa eggwanga lyaffe liyambanga ky'abantu ne batabawa buwi naye ne babayigiriza okukola ne babayigiriza okubaako kye bakolera eggwanga lyabwe okusinga okulowooza nti eggwanga lye lirina okukola ki okubakolera buki ekyo kyonoonye nnyo abantu baffe. So if we can fight that in the coming generation tujja kuba tugiyamba okusinga okulowooza nti abaana tebalina kye balina kukolera kusoma otuuka mu masomero agamu abaana abakozi be bayinja toilets kati omwana omuyigiriza ye omwana ayonoona bwonoonyi toilet omukozi nakola ki naye muleka agyonoona agicleaning olwayiga abaana be abakozi be balongoosa compound kati omwana compound ye aligidesigninga aliyiga ati okugironda abakozi be beera ebisulo be babooleza engoye. That is killing our generation, the next generation. Tasobola kukola ate nga balowooza nti they are empowering them academically, but you are empowering academic fools. Academic fools who have nothing to do that concerns their life. Mukiraba ate ekyo singa abakulembeze baffe bakiraba eggwanga lyaffe ery'omu maaso lyandibadde ligenda wala. That humble thing abaana akademike kabwe kaba so this ate wano twajja wano ku ssomero nga si waffe nga tupangisaawo. That is the story of the beginning. Wano just kano ka area tuka wali nga tupangisaawo ng'oli agula ettaka lyaffe lyonna. We have 20 acres in this land. The school is on 20 acres, but this plot here, it was a private plot, so we had to recover it. In one way or another, it was sold. So we have to recover it. Not one to pants. That then all over to agula to try to improve. Nenga soka. A girls' dormitory. These are the senior girls. Okay, the grown-up. The grown-up girl. Senior 3, 4, 5, 6. They put up here. You see, this is the dormitory. You see, no space, no more space.
One would demand it.
The demand is huge. The demand is huge. But you see the cleanliness, the neatness here. It's done by the students, not the workers. And they wake up very early. They begin cleaning at 5 in the morning. From the prep, they wake up for prep at 4 in the morning. So after 1 hour, those who are on the cleaning loader, they come and clean at 5. Every day they do it regularly. And that's how we have made. So as you see them, we don't allow them to speak Luganda. And you have heard them communicating well. Not because I'm present, but that's their day-to-day communication. So they are special girls. They are smart, even where they put up. And they clean themselves, not anybody. Not so?
Yes.
And this what we encourage them even at home to do that. When I visit your home and the home is that, then I've not taught you. Now they have gone. I told you that we need these students to have a project. The students will help. They support in this project. So now when it rains, they are going to plant these coffee seedlings. They are, we call them now cuttings. Okay? The coffee cuttings. Now when it rains, the students will support, will help the school to plant this coffee. To plant them. Remember in COVID when the schools are closed, we are getting no income. Because we get the income normally from the school fees. And the schools are closed. So now if we have a coffee plantation, even if the schools close, at least the teachers and the administrators can be sustained by this project.
Some of the students who are left at school.
Actually, we stayed with over 10 students here. So we can support them. It was made by the students using their hands. Do you hear? The ground I talked of. It is made by the students. It was made by the students using hand tools. They uprooted stumps, eucalyptus plants. Those stumps, students uprooted them. They leveled the ground. They planted the grass. And now others are enjoying the playground. And in this new curriculum, they encourage physical education. They have that program of physical education. So they come here, they make physical exercise and other. So this is a coffee project I was talking of. And at least we have planted now. This area is planted, and we are planning now to plant more. We have seen over there. They are going to be planted there, and we are continuing. We want to cover around 10 acres of coffee. It's a big project, so that it can sustain the school when the students are not there. This is because of COVID. To cover this, it was
Everywhere.
Now we are replacing with coffee. And you have seen the other first iron sheet structure. The bricks, we made them from here. Down there. We are moving down. Now this is our former well where the students were getting water. The students were getting water from here, and we share this with the animals. And when the numbers increased, they were fetching water here and drained everything because the springs are not enough. They were draining, and we have to wait, and even spoiling the water. And we used to wait. They were taking a lot of time to come and draw water for cooking and then for studies. And now we thank God that we have piped water at school. We have a solar pump that pumps water up, as you will see, and they no longer visit this well. We left it for the locals, the people around the village. They are using it, but for us, we don't need it anymore because of our. But this is the beginning. I told you, we started as mud people. Now if somebody sees you using this water, you are not mad. It's not clean, it's not safe, it's everything. It's another examination environment for basically similar tools, but they are mixed up. So we are going to work upon that very soon. You see that we train senior and again they are crowded, sitting one after the other, encouraging cheating in the exam. So we have to work day and night so that they get space. Discourage copying. So that is the challenge. The numbers are growing as you see them, day after day. So the future is great. Ngomuzadde waka okumanya omuganda agamba embuzi enzadde togigerera kisibo. Don't want to repeat the number. We all come in the water pump system. Okay? By gravity, the water is supplied to the school. In that direction, the boys toilet, they have their water pot. The girls there, water pot, and even at kitchen. The donation for computer lab. So the donors probably this year or next year, they are installing the computer lab. So where the new students are received. And behind here, and they are now having an English lesson. But you can interview.
I remember last time I did that film. Do you know my name? My name is Primrose. Most of them call me Namo Rashida Pongo. I come from Kayabwe. And I'm a good wish of your school. So this is the English class. Are you ready for making your school proud?
Yes.
Yes. Very ready? Yes. Okay. At least I recall some of the lessons taught in English. What are you? Which topic are you in for? Pardon? One person? Function writing? Why? Composition writing. You're writing a story? Yes. The composition? Narrate a composition about? Narrow escape. Something. You're writing a composition about a narrow escape. Yes. You have to bring in something. You're called by the matron escaping. You narrowly escaped something. Yes. You narrowly escaped death. Escaped suspension. The one thing you have to do, you have to paragraph your work very well. The only thing needed. You have to use some idioms. Those are the main things needed. You have to bring in something like an idiom to make the story very interesting. We train cats and dogs. We train cats and dogs. Someone is going to give you a hint tick. This student will be all like, this student is doing some good work, then you will be writing something, you will write something very long. Your story will be long. beyond 500 words in it has nothing like an idiom, similes, what you have to bring in everything to make your story very interesting. Letter writing, your teacher has taught you all that. I know you will make it. I wish you all the best. Eddie, I know some of you, I know her. Where is the chair, the coordinator for Bukasa? I know her. I wish you all the best. Thank you. Sit with all my heart and look at the teacher. Everything, whatever she does, the action, when you're writing, when someone is reading your story, the action, someone will be feeling the action. The best. Thank you.
Because of COVID, the timetable for UNEB is on already. They know that they are beginning in October. Which date? 15th October, they will be writing their first exam. That's 15th October is what? Is briefing, not so? They will be briefed on the 15th October. Then the next week, the following week, exams are beginning officially. So they have no time. They have just finished their pre-registration exam. Though the government is not encouraging that because they are COVID affected students. The government is not encouraging any kind of trauma. But we can't sharpen them to be serious candidates. We have to know who is fit and who is not fit so that can repeat the class. Is it bad to repeat? Eh? Yes. It is good. Because you sit something which you have prepared well. So, now they are prepared. And we wish them good luck. We trust them all. And we know they will pass. Last year we had how many first grades? 15. This year how many? 25 are realistic. 30. Don't talk the impossible. So, if God is with us, we shall have like 16 first grade. If God is with us. If He is not with us, problem. But at least we are sure it will be 16 and over. It doesn't mean that when you get the first grade you are the best candidate. It's not that. But when you pass the exam, that is the beginning of success, not the first grade. So you struggle to pass the exam. Well, when you pass well, that is the beginning of success, not the first grade. So sorry, madam, for the interruption. Be comfortable. We had no chairs, desks. Possibly next week, and you throw these ones away. But moral values, not virtue. Okay. They put it wrong. Education is the sanctuary of wisdom and moral values. What is a sanctuary? A reserved area to protect special species that are extinct. That moral values are very rare. these days. And wisdom is very rare. People are educated, but they are not wise.
tumaze olambula essomero lyaffe tulabye ku dormitories obuyonjo bw'abaana netulambula ebisaawe ennimiro oluzi lwe baalinanga olw'edda ne luno oluli modernize lwe baakakolaki lwe baakateekawo ne bafuna borehole mu bino ebiseera kati twagala okubuuza father ekibuuzo kyaffe ekisembayo nti omuzadde yandyetaaze okuleeta omwana we ku Holy Trinity SS Nkozi ng'avaako wala ayinza kubafuna batya era n'endagiriro ayinza gifuna atya
Tusobola okufuna namba z'amasimu netwongera okukulagira okugeza tulina 0758 58 14 36 oba 0782 3 16 71 osobola okutukubira ku ssimu ezo zetwogedde era oba otufuna kati ekyenjawulo tugenze ne ku website so website yaffe nayo mujja kuba mugifuna mu bbanga ttono ejja kuba nga egguddwawo tubabuulire engeri gye mutufunamu ku website mu bufunze eyo yendagiriro ekutuusa ku ssomero lye bwetuka ku ssomero osobola okubuuza editica oba founder father kubanga akyaliwo n'abasomesa basobola okukuyamba neyanziza
neyandyetaaza omwana okufuna ebyenjigiriza ebirungi okula nga alina empisa atya Katonda essomero lirimu Holy Trinity SS Nkozi nga byonna oba obitegedde osobola okubuuza around the area. The school is well known for academic performance and its spiritual values and moral values too. The only school is Holy Trinity SS Nkozi.